Hi, Mindy. I think you're doing some good things here. We're looking at the Stop Pollution Rally poster. The visual hierarchy is right on. What we want to do is get people's attention with Stop Pollution Rally, and you've got that as the most important thing. The other thing we want to do is communicate when and where it's at, and you do that quite effectively. I would suggest getting something a little bit more serious in your font choices, though. I don't mind this font for Stop Pollution Rally, but in combination with this other sans serif font, it becomes a little bit too much. So maybe something not as playful if you want to use this sans serif font, something like Helvetica or Arial along those lines here, but not two of these display fonts. You might also try, instead of having these red illustrations here with these circles with the bars across them, going with Stop Pollution Rally in red or orange to really grab our attention. I would get rid of these little kind of small to medium size illustrations. They just seem to kind of get in the way. If you want to put something, put it big, put it behind it, maybe make it desaturate it a little bit and see if you can run the information over the top of it. The last thing I would do here is eliminate promoted by student environment group. Just get rid of promoted by, leave student environment group. People will understand that that is the sponsoring organization. Here I think the illustration is just fine. Not crazy about the font here for a kid's book. It looks like hand printing, but it looks like quite sophisticated adult hand printing, and I think you could find another font that does the same thing. Get the title up at the top, or if you leave it down here, do it much bigger in colors that are really going to get our attention. So you could do a reversal here, a white on the green, or you could introduce a nice the yellow again, an orange or red, something that's really going to draw our attention to it down here. And finally, we don't need written by in front of Andrea Jones's name. If we see a name on a book cover, we just assume that that is the author. Able Law Firm. You've got some decent proximity, as Williams describes it, going on here. The street address separated off, the phone number separated off, attorney and the title, but I'm not convinced that all these fonts are working that well together, and that this justification is working. So if you're going to justify it, I would justify it to the P and the F over here and push the phone number out a little bit this way. And I might also include the email address with the phone numbers. Similar enough information. See if that organization helps bring it together. If not, I would investigate the using only 2 different fonts rather than 3 or 4 different fonts here. I do think you've done some decent things, so I'm going to send these back to you graded. Please make your revisions for the portfolio due in Unit 5, okay? Good work.